right, guys, if you're anime fans or you watch manga, we're about to look at something that you probably hate. Today we're looking at filler. We're looking at filler of the Invincible universe. So backstories that you just find out later on. Filler for the main story that goes on. This is basically it for the Invincible universe. And this is Compendium 1. So I don't know. Maybe there's another one. So basically, it collects the history of some of the closest allies and enemies of Invincible. So you're gonna get to see like just what happens during. If you read the story, then it kind of fills in some of the gaps for that. Do you need to read it? Not really. But if you're an Invincible fan, I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to. So let's take a look inside. All right, did I show you? Yeah, the front, spine, and the back.
Yep. All
right, cool. So let me just tell you real quick what this one has. It reveals the secrets and history of Invincible's closest allies, as well as the formation of a brand new Guardians of the Globe team to fight the largest gathering of supervillains ever, the Order. And then I'll tell you what's in it as well. Let's take a look. As long as it's the same art style, I'll be happy. Yeah, look. Yeah, it looks very much like it. Like, I just don't want it to be like, you know how there was a Walking Dead spinoff and it didn't look anything like the original Walking Dead, and I'm like, I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, so I think this one and also Astounding Wolfman are spinoffs of Invincible. So if you ever, if you loved it so much and you want to read more, those two books are something you should pick up. I haven't read this one or the Wolfman yet.
Yeah. But
I heard Wolfman was really good. I haven't really heard too much about this one, though.
Very cool. Yeah, it looks like it does focus a lot with Adam, Eve, and Rexplode. What's his name again?
Rexplode.
Rexplode, yeah. So we're going to get to see some of their interactions, not only with like the Guardians of the Globe, but, with all the events that happened as the story was going. So like I said, I'm in filler in the sense of you're going to see the...
Not main story.
Not main story. What do they call that in the comics? The tie-ins.
Oh,
you're going to see a lot of those tie-ins. Mm-hmm. For World War Hulk, there was a bunch of different stories from World War Hulk that didn't really... You didn't need it to read it, but it was cool to read,
Yeah, I feel like with Invincible, you can read the tie-ins and still have a good time.
Yeah.
Rather than some of them, if you have read King in Black and stuff like that, you try to read all the tie-ins, you're like, oh man, this is overwhelming. So I feel like with Image overall, their tie-ins and stuff like that are more fun to read.
Yeah. It looks really good. The colors are vibrant. Of course, it's the Compendium, so you're getting pretty good quality pages. Actually, I'm impressed with this. Of course, there's a lot of Invincible books coming out. We have the compendiums that are getting, or we just got volume 2 of the hardcover compendiums, and then we're getting more of the library editions, right? Or the reprint of the library.
Yeah, the library should be getting reprinted sometime this year.
That's right. And I think it's all leading up to, obviously season 2 of the show that's supposed to come out this year. They still haven't set a date on it yet. They just said at, the second half of 2023. So everybody's waiting for that. I'm excited for that. That was a good, I think that was probably one of the most faithful reproductions of a comic book into a cartoon. But it still was its own. It wasn't an exact copy and paste of it. It had different variations of it. But I still enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, JP?
Yeah, it was pretty good. They made some differences. They're really good.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a little bit darker, too.
Yeah, that's true. And if you really think about it, the differences they made was just to move the story along faster, because the comic itself takes a bit longer to get to the aspects of him fighting his dad and all that. So moving it along faster will help us as fans, because, we get to see well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. You got to read the comics. Sorry, guys.
Oh, first time you didn't spoil it for me.
Hey,
wow.
I know. Oh, my God. All right. It doesn't really have any extras, guys. It just finishes right there. You get a little bit of just, the different other titles that are available. So there you go. This is Invincible Universe Compendium 1. Get it at Organic Price Books, guys. Get the hardcover compendiums that we have. Get the library editions. We have those as well. Get the deluxe editions that we have as well. Man, you can get it all here, and I'll see you in the next one.